Good morning. So today I am at Wicken Fen. It's pretty cold, it's about 2 degrees. So it was a clear night, so I thought I'd come down here as if you've been subscribed to my channel for a little while, you'll have realised I haven't done a video for probably a few months now. Combination of reasons. The weather's been fairly terrible. Over the Christmas period I was just unwell quite a lot, so December and January were something of a write-off for me. But unless you've been living under a rock, you will realise that we're all now suffering under the coronavirus. So I've been working from home for the last week, and I will be for the foreseeable future. So I figured it was probably time to actually get outside, really, because otherwise, hold on, gate. Yeah, because otherwise I'll probably turn into a piece of my sofa. Anyway, so I thought I'll come down to Wicken Fen, and rather than shoot the wind pump, which I've shot on several occasions, and I'll pop up a couple of images of that now if you don't know what it looks like, I thought I'd come and find something new. And a month or two ago, I think, they sort of unveiled a new, well, they've called it a piece of art, and it's called Mother. And from what I can gather, it's a sort of round barn type thing. I shall do some research and tell you a little bit more about it when we actually get there. But anyway, I'm just walking down this track, and I think it's sort of half a mile down here, so see what we can find. So I didn't expect sunrise to be particularly great today. Like I say, it was a clear sky overnight, so no dramatic clouds or anything, but it's still quite pretty with the sun coming up over the lake there. I don't know, I might take a quick picture of that, seeing as I'm walking along here. I don't think it'll be amazing, but why not? And then go on to find Mother. So apparently Mother is a sculptural statue or pavilion, and you can go inside it to contemplate nature, so it says. Anyway, I'm almost there. I can see it poking through the trees. I'll pop a link in the video description, just so if you want to learn a little bit more about it and the people that created it, you can do, because I can't regurgitate it from memory while I'm talking to you. Anyway, we've arrived, so the next thing will be work out what photos to take of it. I can only just fit through that gap. Anyway, ceiling's quite interesting. It's not full of tramps and needles, so that's nice as well. It's made out of straw. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Anyway, I'll head back outside and I guess work out how to shoot it and what are going to be the best angles. There's a few sort of stretches of yeah, I can definitely just fit through there. So I think the first thing I'll probably try is just using the sort of boardwalky stuff here, just as a bit of a leading line up to it, and then I will probably go and wander along the banking up here, see what kind of view we get from there as well. The sun's coming up now, so there's a bit of light cast around, so I shall stop waffling to you and start taking a few pictures. So I've just taken one here along the banking, like that, 35mm lens, so the mother thingy-majibby isn't particularly large in the frame, which is okay, because the sort of little footpath along the top of the bank gives a nice lead in towards it. But I think what I'll do now is maybe put a wide-angle lens on and go a bit closer up. I think then sort of shooting from quite low down, it'll hopefully make the size of the hut, what shall I call it, hut? Let me call it a hut. Pavilion sounds far too grand. We'll sort of make the hut look a little bit more imposing and sort of show the size of it, because it is actually quite big. Hopefully a little better. I've drunk my coffee, left it a little bit too long, it's sort of gone cold, which is a shame, but you know, it's the way things go. Anyway, right, stick a different lens on, walk a bit closer, see what happens. So I've come much closer to it now and popped on my 15mm lens, so we'll just sort of still get a little bit of the foreground path there. As you can see, it's quite sizable. I've just spotted down there a sort of piece of bush. I don't know, I'm going to walk down there, see if that can be used as a sort of little bit of foreground interest. I'm not sure whether it'll work or not, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, but I'll keep the wide-angle lens on and then I'll be shooting from below sea level, as it were, in relation to the hut. I'm going to have to be careful if I try and shoot any more round in front of it, because I'm going to be then casting a shadow across the image, which is the last thing that we want. You can see over there the long shadow being cast by Mother herself. Anyway, right, I shall walk down to branches, see if that yields an image. Well, I'm not sure how successful those shots were, you can judge for yourself. I think I will wander around the other side, up onto the banking that way, which will give a bit more head-on light. So from the first banking, obviously the light was coming from one side, which I think will probably end up looking better because it will give more contrast, but I'll see what view I get over there. The other thing I was hoping to try is to catch the sun just between two of the sort of entrance ways in the hut, because at certain angles you can see straight through it. But I think that's going to involve angles and science and timing. But I'll have a quick look and see if that can be made to happen as well. Anyway, a little more exploring. So I think whilst there's no one here, I'm probably going to go inside as well. If you remember from earlier on, the ceiling was quite a nice bit of woodwork, some interesting shapes and so on. Sorry, I'm squinting because of the sun. I'll turn this way. So yeah, I might go inside and see if I can grab a picture of the ceiling while I'm in there. And then do a little bit more exploring. I might try getting some shots from a little bit further away then, with some sort of, try and include a few of the trees that are around here. There's not loads, they've built it sort of on an empty outcrop, but yeah, from further away with a few trees it might give a bit more context of where it's sitting in the scene really. So anyway, right, head inside. So I took one last image there using the 70 to 200, just sort of had Mother poking out between a couple of trees, which I think should look quite nice, and I shall put that image up in a moment. Other than that, time to head home now, so thank you for watching. The breeze has picked up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the images. If you did, please do click on subscribe, and I shall endeavour to shoot another movie video sometime in the near future. So, yep, thanks again, and I will see you soon.